We're just about set for the opening bell. This is scheduled for 12. Does Prince get a lesson of his life tonight? Or does Boom Boom Johnson go into retirement? That's what it's all about. Boom Boom in the best possible physical shape he can get in. Both guys have suspect chins. It's Naseem the southpaw. Boom Boom just wants to see what he can do. He won't chase him around the ring. He'll wait for him to come to him. That's his game plan. Let him come and he'll counterpunch him. Naseem comes forward and doing just exactly that. Notice the way he hangs the left glove. He goes with the right hand lead. Doesn't frustrate Tom at all. He's very, very quick on his feet as Naseem, and he's very quick with his hands. And it wouldn't surprise me if he grabs this kid at some stage and keeps running away, throws him into the ropes, throws him in. Now you see him hang on. He knows exactly what to do with him. He walks him right into the ropes, takes him away from the center of the ring. And that is that awkward position caught Tom Johnson. What Tom has to do is continue to fight the style he wants to fight and use his defense. He's having difficulty hitting the Prince, but he wants to hit Prince to the body. He wants to bang him to the ribs. Naseem is the aggressor, I guess. And see Tom go with that right hand. Oh, he caught Naseem coming in with the left hand. Tom has kept it clean to this point. Tom knows exactly what to do. He walks him right into the ropes, pushes him in, pushes him off. See what I mean about the roughhouse tactics? Those are the types of things at the corner. Guys like Mo Sims, Vonzell Johnson, Jeff Gramoja, Jason Mozak. Those are the types of things they work on. Tom not frustrated at all by this guy. Here we go, round number 2. Bob Sheridan on the Sports Network. Boom Boom picking up the pace a little bit here in round 2. Looks a little bit more aggressive. Alisea in the third round of that fight, he knocked him out in the second round. So Naseem is very dangerous. He can hit. He's got a lot of power. And he's getting away with that right hand lunging shot in just a fight. This is a head game between these two guys too. And it's huge over here. When I say over here, I'm talking about the UK. And a Shahir. Hope that we can just bring a little bit of it. You see Naseem now fighting as a right-handed fighter, jabbing with the left. That's a big mistake. He doesn't need to do that. He's a left-handed fighter. If he fights as a right-handed, Tom is going to nail him. Naseem not messing around as much in this second round as he was. Now he's back to right-handed. He's a natural left-hander, and he should stay that way, because Tom will beat him with his left hook and then his right hand if he continues to fight as a right-handed fighter. See him again fighting as a right-handed fighter. Notice how relaxed Naseem is. And he goes with one of those wild lunging shots. He's so quick on his feet that with a lesser opponent, he's able to land those. He goes with right hand leads from his shoulder way back. He snaps his left up. Again, fighting as a orthodox fighter. And now again, he's hot dogging you with Boom Boom. Boom bangs him with the elbow to the side of the head. Catches him with a left hook inside. Every time Naseem throws a wild punch, whether it hits or not, the crowd yells, so don't be fooled and think that the fight's going that way, because he's not landing everything he's throwing. The bell ends. Another close and difficult round to score. Against Tom Boom Boom Johnson. Johnson's IBF title on the line. Naseem's WBO title on the line. I think from the time that Johnson threw him into the corner in the first round that he kind of surprised him. And now Naseem is back fighting as a southpaw in a hurry. He knows exactly what to do. Boom Boom catches him with that nice straight left hand, bounces the head back in Naseem. Now you see a little bit more confidence by Johnson. And so notice that Boom Boom doesn't stay on the ropes and sit in a corner. You see how quickly he moves down the ropes? This is great defensive fighting by Boom Boom Johnson right now. Naseem will do, but Tom doesn't want to sit there. He should take a step and get out of there. Instead he ties him up inside. Naseem tries to talk to him. Naseem doesn't have as much confidence in this, the third round, that he had in the first round. Look, you see that quick inside elbow and forearm by Boom Boom? Naseem hasn't fought a guy that can do things like this. Tom caught him with a nice elbow inside, and it's got some adrenaline going for both fighters. Naseem caught Tom, caught him again. Here he is. He thinks he can finish Tom in this third round. And here's Boom Boom coming back now. Tom is a little staggering on his legs, and Naseem smiles at him. He comes at him. Boom Boom had better hang on. He's very staggering. He's going for the third-round knockout. Oh, he got Johnson with a good right hand. Tom's legs are actually gone right now. He's got to get off the ropes. He's got to fire. And you see him dive into the ropes. Give me some. Look at this. Tom Johnson is out on his feet right now. Naseem trying to finish him up, as he said in the third round. Just a few seconds remaining in this, the third round. Oh, he got him! He went down! Did he call that a knockdown or not? We don't know. The referee didn't start any count or anything. Was it a knockdown or not? Let's watch the replay here. Tom is actually out on his feet. Tom hasn't been off his feet, but look at these shots. It's a war now. You see the mouthpiece hanging, Naseem in command. Boy, oh boy, look at these shots. Naseem is very, very impressive here.
Seconds out, round 4.
I'm still going to score that a 10-9 round because I haven't got an official answer from Rudy Battle on whether that was scored a knockdown or not, but he was down a couple of times against Ever Bellino. But Tom's legs are gone now, and it's early in the round. He may not be able to get out of this round because Naseem has got him in a lot of trouble, and now he throws him to the floor. And now we got a real war in our hands. Johnson ain't going to take it. That's what he said. I ain't going to take it. And he's frustrated by him. Johnson is not impressed by his tactics, but Naseem is trying to give him and really make fun of him, and Tom doesn't like it. He threw him to the canvas. He's sticking his tongue out at him. Look at this stuff. He's really taunting. Oh, he walked into another right hand. Look at this. Boom Boom trying to come back. He's got the experience. He's got the desire. Oh, he just missed the right hand that time. Good head movement by Naseem. A very, very tough fight for him. He Tom inside. Now he's got that head in there. Look at this. Oh, he catches him inside. And that's usually a move. His legs are still really very rubbery. And he's not getting power off by his punches. All right, the bell ends round 4. That's a Hamad round as well. We show you this slow-mo. You see who's landing the heavy blows. And that was very early in the round of the 4th round. And look at Tom's legs. Look at him. He can hardly stand on his legs. If he wasn't in such tremendous condition, the amazing thing is that on a punch stat, we know that there's 60 to 28 headshots, 60 scored by Naseem. Tom's taking a lot of headshots, and it's too many. This is round 5, the WBO and IBF Featherweight Championship of the World. Naseem Hamed in his tailor-made leopard skin trunks, Tom Boom Boom Johnson in his black and red trunks with white trim as well. A few times in his career come back to win fights. Here's Naseem fighting as a right-handed fighter again, and every time he fights as a right-handed fighter, Tom clips him. I'll tell you one thing, Naseem's corner should be telling him, don't horse around as much with this guy. The Boom Boom is a determined, experienced guy in the hands of Prince Naseem Hamed. That was a backhand shot. That's an illegal punch, by the way. He's got his glove open, and to throw it backhanded like that is illegal. But Rudy Battle hasn't said anything. Tom's got to load up that right hand. He's got to catch this guy to slow him down. This is round 5. It's scheduled for 12. Most people feel it won't go 12 rounds. Johnson having a much better 5th round, but it's Naseem that's scoring the heavier blows. But we know he's in great shape. And all that credit goes to the dedication of Tom as an athlete. Don't forget, Boom Boom is 32 years old, and he's had some real tough fights recently. Look at him bang that body. And as long as he's got the free hand, that's exactly what he should do. And he comes in now. Tom invites him in. He bangs him back of the rib, bangs him in the kidney. Boom Boom doing a little street fighting here. Oh, he caught Naseem. Naseem came in, and Naseem's knees are a bit rubbery. He nailed him as he came in, but Naseem still wants to be showy. Tom doesn't realize it, but he's hurt the kid. Naseem's legs are a little rubbery, and Tom doesn't know it. Naseem has great recuperative power, too. All right, at the end of the round, that's a Johnson round. All right, here we go. Round number 6, scheduled for 12. You saw and heard the odds, 44-1 against it going 12. Right hand get through. Naseem says, nah, that didn't hurt any. Ordinarily, the way you want to catch up with the southpaw is come straight down the middle with your right hand. But this guy has so much foot movement, it's hard to get him. What you got to do is circle away from that powerful right hand of his. Boom going around to his left and trying to shoot that right up the middle. And that's the way you find a southpaw. Tom is a classic boxer. And Naseem Hamad's corner with Brendan Ingle, really the quarterback over there. Who's won this? We're halfway through it. This is a fairly even 6th round. It's up for grabs. Oh, nice right hand. Now Tom should come on a bit here. That caught him pretty good. Every once in a while, Tom catches him, and he makes Naseem pay. Nazi doesn't look like he was really that much affected by that shot, but that hand got through. Oh, the right hand got him again. But he leads away. Now he tries to get the legs going. He's looking to throw that big right again. There's a right hand, bounces off the nose. We're in the closing seconds now of the 6th round, and this is a Tom Johnson round. Inside of 3 seconds to go in the round, here comes the bell. All right, here we go, round number 7, the halfway point in the scheduled 12-round affair. Naseem Hamed, the really showman of boxing now in the world, fighting tough opponents like this. Every time he fights, it's a vicious, vicious opponent. And Naseem hasn't fought anybody of this caliber, and he's holding up pretty good against the caliber. Right now, it's Naseem's wild shots against Tom Johnson's boxing skill and defensive ability. Nobody's really done anything to this point. Naseem misses. Johnson grazes one past the nose. It's still even, and getting a guy in trouble. And Naseem hasn't gone this many rounds too often in his career either. Against Steve Robinson in Cardiff a couple of years ago. Under a minute to go in this round. And Tom was off balance and caught again. Caught pretty good with that left hand. And now he's hanging on. He caught him really good. Tom was really off balance with the first shot. And now Naseem having a field day teeing off again. Tom's got to hang on and throw some punches. He can't allow this guy. He's right in Naseem's punching area. Tom is right in his punching area. This is a bad spot for Tom Johnson. He's right in Naseem's punching power area. And Naseem tagged him a couple more times, real heavy. Tom is taking some real shots here. He's got to hang on or he's going to go. Rudy Battle giving him every chance. Big shot. Only a few seconds left in the round. A big round that time for Naseem Hamed. That's a 2-point round for Naseem. All right, watch this. Tom is just standing in the wrong spot. He tried to hang on. He wasn't able to. It was set up by that. Now look at his legs. His legs tell the story here. Because they want to shoot this tight so you can't see the legs. And we can't really tell, but we saw it live, so we know his legs are gone right here. And you see Tom's in a lot of trouble. He's right in Naseem's punching area here. And Naseem loads up. Watch this. Bang on the jaw. With a 2-point round for Hamed, he's a couple of points out in front in this fight. That was a big round for Naseem. And Tom isn't fully recovered. It's going to be tough for him to survive this 8th round. Naseem caught him with a good shot again. Tom is fighting on pure instinct. And he often fights that way. Can get him through this 8th round. It's going to have to be some kind of experience because his legs are shot right now. And then you could watch the fight that I'm watching. See, Tom catches it pretty good that time. And you see how staggery Tom is on his feet? You see, even when he gets back up on his toes, he's not in good position, doesn't have great balance. He goes with that left hand lead, catches Tom again. Nothing too heavy there. And in the first opening part of this round, I didn't think he'd make it through this round. Naseem has got all kinds of confidence in this guy. Nice uppercut. Tom banged him with the right hand that time. Naseem goes right. Oh, did he catch Johnson with a tailor-made right hand that time? Tom can't last much longer. He's falling back on his heels. Pure instinct is all Boom Boom is on now. He's on remote control. He's ready to go. He's hanging on to Naseem. He's trying to fight back. His arms weigh 100 pounds apiece to Tom Johnson. He's ready to crumble. Rudy's going to have to stop the fight if he doesn't get busy. The uppercut drops him. I don't think he'll be able to get up from it. It's too heavy. Too many tough blows. It counts up to 7 and 8 and 9. He's back up at 9. What tremendous conditioning. He stops the fight, and he did the right thing. What a performance by Naseem Hamed. He just beat one of the great fighters of all time with a dramatic knockout. There's the performance that makes Naseem Hamed for real. Anybody that doubted it against Tom Johnson, Naseem Hamed is for real. The world has to see that now. Anybody that thought he was just another British fighter and a show off in the ring, he's all of that for sure, but he's a great fighter because he just beat a great champion.